Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today we are having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legend series, Mattel's Secret Wars Beyonder, in the retro card here. I had several of these when I was a kid. They didn't make Beyonder. I'm not too familiar with who he is, but I did have Wolverine, I had the red and blue Spider-Man, I had Captain America, I had Iron Man. I also had a few others, and I can't remember who they were. But anyway, let's have a look here. Here we have this old Mattel-style Secret Wars card back with Marvel logo, Marvel Legend series, Secret Wars in that same font, Marvel's Beyonder. Warning, choking hazard, don't put toys in your mouth. And then here we have Beyonder in all his Beyonderiness. And they all came with a shield, too, which is really weird because Captain America was like the only guy with a shield. But they all came with these shields with this, it changes when how you look at it, what angle you look at it. It showed, like, I think the old ones showed, like, their emblem and then their face or something like that. But yeah, so ages 4 plus, Hasbro logo in the bottom, and then on the back here we have a little blurb about Beyonder, multilingual piece of art from the Secret Wars comics. And then down here we have the entire wave, which I pre-ordered all of them but Iron Man and Titana. I felt like Iron Man was just another comic book Iron Man. It looked a lot like the AI Iron Man, which I have. So I wasn't getting that one, and Titana I didn't care about, but I did get the Symbiote Spider-Man, the Cap, Beyonder, and the Wolverine. And then down here we've got a little diagram about how the shield works. I guess it's got some, you can put that little other little piece of paper thing in it. Jibbery jabbery legal jargon, ages 0 to 3, you know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. More jibbery jabbery legal jargon, Houses of Klingon, Barcode, Marvel, Hasbro. And that is it. So let's get him out of the package. Let's get him onto the pedestal, and we'll have ourselves a look. Okay, here we have him on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First and foremost, we have his shield, which has that swivel clip on the back. It's got the back peg hole, which I don't think he's got a back peg hole. No, he doesn't. I don't know why. I guess it's just a standard shield. But we've got that shield with the I can't remember the technical term for what this is called, but yeah, you at the different angles it looks like, which a lot of people I noticed in comments and stuff said that they didn't know why this wasn't the figure that they made. They made his human form and not his energy form or something like that. But this shield has a little clip on it. You can pop this open. And it also comes with this Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars 40th anniversary. I can't believe it's been 40 years. Which that fits in here as well. So you could have that on the front of the shield instead of his face. So that's an option for that. I'm not going to display him with the shield. This is just going to go in the extra bin. Drawers, containers, everything that I've got. And then we have this energy ball thing, something to do with his powers. Again, I'm not that familiar with Beyonder. My Marvel knowledge is not as vast as my DC knowledge. I've said that many times. But we've got this energy ball with some red and orange translucent, some black, some green, some brown, that he comes with. It's very heavy. So yeah, there you go. There is that. Most of it, the little pieces and parts coming out the side is soft and rubbery, but it's a pretty solid ball. Like, it's got some weight to it. But we come with that, and then we also have 2 sets of hands. We have 2 fisted hands on him by default, and then we have these clawed hands that he comes with as well. that both have in and out hinges on them. I'm assuming these do too. And then here we have Beyonder, and Beyonder stands at approximately between 6 1/4 and 6.5 inches tall. Right in there in that little zone where he needs to be. And taking a look at it, it's a really neat sculpt. The head sculpt is really, really good. They did a pretty good job with the hair sculpt. I think the black curly hair looks really good. The smile, very disconcerting smile. But we've got this crazy sort of 80s kind of disco, almost disco Nightwing look to it. We've got some puffed out pirate sleeves down here on the base of this. It almost looks like he's wearing like half karate gi, half disco thing. And then down to where we've got the white pants. They do seem like they're a little bit darker than the actual white top that he's wearing, just a tiny bit, and that's probably the differences in the plastic, because this is a soft and rubbery separate piece, and then these this is a harder plastic. But down to the white boots, this guy's wearing all white. So yeah, looks really good. Again, don't know much about this guy, but it looks really good. Let's look at articulation. With articulation, we have a static neck with a dumbbell, looks like, in the neck there, going up into the head. We've got a dumbbell giving us full rotation of the head, and not bad down, not bad up, not great, but we've got some crazy head tilt with that style of neck and dumbbell system. And then with the arms, we've got full rotation of the arms at the shoulders with a hinge, bringing the arms out to there above the T formation slightly. We've got a bicep swivel and a double elbow going right to there where the puffy sleeve catches. And then with the wrists, we've got full rotation of the wrists with an in and out hinge on them as well, just like the other set of hands. Then we have a ball joint at the waist for some hula hoop action and some detented swivel. That's pretty nice. I don't think there's anything under the shirt. No, I think that's well, it feels like there might be, but it's hard to tell. With the legs, we've got the legs way out to there, more than I thought those were going to be. No drop down ball joint. We do have a thigh swivel right there and a double knee going all the way back to there. Surprising. I didn't think that was going to go back that far. I thought this might have a boot swivel, but it doesn't. But it does have detents on the feet and a forward rocker. I want to change his hands. I want to put these hands on. Let's get these on. So get him like that. Now this is what worries me, because this is supposed to go in his hand, and it's going to make him super front heavy. I don't know how, without putting this guy on a stand, that you can pose him with this power ball thing in his hand. It's going to be really, really difficult to do that. So let's get him off the pedestal. Let's get him lined up with some other characters, and we'll see how he scales up. And here we have him with the Medicom mafex, Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Stormtrooper version 2, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Retro Carded Walmart exclusive Storm Shadow, and the Mezco 1/12 Collective Superman Man of Steel edition. All in all, this is a pretty decent figure. Lacking a tiny bit in articulation. I feel like if this had the boot swivel on it, it would have been a little bit more manageable on posing it. Outside of that, I think it's okay. Probably could have used a drop-down ball joint. I always love those. But the biggest problem is they kind of dropped the ball. It's like he's about to with this. This shouldn't have been as heavy. It should have been maybe hollow. I don't know why they made that way, but I had to grab one of my clear stands and pop him on there. So he could actually hold that thing, because there's just no way. When you put it in his hands, it brings him straight forward. So a little bit of a technical issue there with that. Other than that, it looks pretty good. It's very 80s. It's very nostalgic looking. It's very Silver Age, Bronze Age. So yeah, really liking it. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I would give it a little bit higher score had it had a little bit more articulation with the boot swivel, and possibly butterfly joint would have been really good too. But the other thing is that ball. It's really heavy. It's way too heavy and there's really no way to you kind of have to balance it on there. But I'm making it work. So 8 out of 10 for me on this one, and that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.